Welcome to course number 5, Credit Scores and Reports. In this lecture, we'll look at specific behaviors that can either build a strong credit score or harm it. By the end, you'll understand what to do and what to avoid in order to maintain a healthy financial reputation. Your credit score is based on your financial behavior, not just numbers. Every choice you make about borrowing, repaying, and applying for credit is tracked. Positive behaviors raise your score, while negative ones lower it. The good news is that behaviors are in your control. The single most important behavior is paying bills on time. On-time payments account for about 35% of your score. Missing payments, even by a few days, can harm your score. Students should set reminders, use auto pay when possible, and always prioritize making at least the minimum payment on time. Consistency is key. Keeping balances low compared to your credit limit is another critical behavior. This is called credit utilization. A good rule is to use less than 30% of your limit, and under 10% is even better. For example, if your credit card has a $1,000 limit, try to keep your balance below $300. High utilization suggests financial stress and can reduce your score. The longer you responsibly manage credit, the better. Keeping older accounts open helps lengthen your history, which makes up about 15% of your score. Students can benefit by opening a starter card early, using it wisely, and keeping it active over time. Applying for credit too often can hurt your score. Each application creates a hard inquiry that lowers your score slightly. Spacing out applications and applying only when necessary shows that you're not desperate for credit. Lenders like to see you can handle different types of credit, such as a credit card and a student loan. This doesn't mean you should borrow unnecessarily, but responsibly managing a mix of accounts strengthens your score over time. Nothing damages a score faster than missed payments. A single payment that is 30 days late can drop your score significantly and stays on your report for years. For students, forgetting to pay a small bill, like a cell phone account, can have long-term consequences. Using your full credit limit, or worse, going over it, signals high risk. It increases your utilization ratio and makes lenders less willing to extend credit. Even if you pay it off later, frequent maxing out creates a pattern that can harm your score. Closing old credit cards might seem responsible, but it can hurt your score by shortening your credit history and reducing your available credit. Unless the card has high fees, it's usually better to keep old accounts open, even with minimal use. High balances across multiple accounts or taking on new debt you can't handle will lower your score. Lenders see this as financial strain and greater risk. Responsible borrowing means taking on debt only when you have a clear repayment plan. Let's look at an example. Sarah always pays her credit card bill on time, keeps her utilization at 15%, and has one student loan in deferment. Her score steadily improves. On the other hand, Jake often pays late, maxes out his card, and recently closed his oldest account. His score drops quickly. Their experiences show how everyday behaviors shape financial outcomes. To sum up, your behaviors are the building blocks of your credit score. Paying on time, keeping balances low, and borrowing responsibly build your score. Missing payments, maxing out cards, and over-applying for credit harm it. By making good habits now, you'll create opportunities for lower costs, more approvals, and greater financial freedom in the future. This concludes our discussion about the behaviors that build or harm credit score. In the next lesson, we will learn about how to check and monitor credit. See you then.